Hi, my name's Jacob Rayner, and this is the problem with data mining. In this presentation, I will be going in depth of the importance and the effects that data mining has on the world right now. All right, to start off, what is data mining? According to the Merriam-Webster's definition in 2020, it is the practice of searching through large amounts of computerized data to find useful patterns and trends. This tends to be the way that most companies make their money and profits, since when you download the app or go to register, it's all free. There's zero cost behind it most of the time. So this is their way of making more money. They pump out more ads that are appealing to you, so that you'll be more likely to buy whatever is being advertised. Okay. So let's go back a little bit. So back in 2018, Facebook had one of the largest data breaches in all history. Millions of people had lost their data to the outside sources, and those sources include the deep and dark web. Zuckerberg faced numerous testimonies against him since he's the CEO of the company, the founder, and well, he would be the one responsible for all of this. Facebook had spent years collecting all this data, and they didn't ensure to protect it, so all of it got leaked and people lost so much from it. And then the fallback was pretty catastrophic for most. Uh some words from Zuckerberg. People just submitted it. I don't know why they trust me. Dumb F words. Sorohi 2018. That was talked about in a article that I read about, and that was taken from not the testimony itself, but beforehand. And then another is, given the sensitivity around political ads, I've considered whether we stop allowing them altogether, Zuckerberg said, but political ads are an important part of the voice. So you see, he's very much two-faced. You really can't tell if you can trust this man or not. He's The problem with these companies is everything is written so in between the fine print, especially terms and services is where they get you. What is happening to fix data breaches? Well, we have the GDPR, which is the General Data Protection Regulation. This tends to control the spread of information. This sometimes also goes along with scammers and hackers, where they'll get the proper authority to arrest individuals for violating these terms and services. And it, like I said, conducts the investigation on companies that violate these terms and services. So why is it important? Why is data mining even worth mentioning? Well, it's important because data equals money. Money is the sole factor in our capitalist society that we need to survive almost. So when there's more money that can be made, there's always more data that has to be collected for that money. Ads also provide money, so when this data is collected, it's stored onto a server somewhere, and then your information is collected. Therefore, the ads will be more likely to favor you. So let's say I look up a video game, YouTube or Instagram might be able to get a hold of that, and they're gonna probably start uh, advertising the new Xbox or PS5 to me. Data tends to not have any limit of what can be taken. There really isn't, since these are all private companies. They're public stock, but they're private companies. It means the government has very little interaction, and since these companies are online, it's the jurisdiction's even harder to get around. How is it negatively affecting us? The deep web. The deep web. So the internet is layered. So there's the surface web, there's the everyday internet, then there's the deep web, which is more, it's like a black market, and then the dark web, they're trying to hurt you. These people probably aren't from the United States. If they are, they're somewhere in isolation with others. And then they're the dark web typically consists of people from foreign countries. The threats actually get a lot worse and worse as data is handed out, because then after a demand has been met, that means there's another demand and another demand, and it just keeps on going through a chain of events. And the dark web is typically the person that would cause these data breaches. Solutions to this issue would be limiting data distribution, providing safe alternatives, and protecting sensitive information, and finding other ways to profit. So instead of just finding data, we also find other things, sponsorships, just plain advertisements, not ones that appeal to just that person. In conclusion, data mining should be more taboo for companies. The healing process of finding other sources and ways to generate income without someone's information on the line would be much, much better and a much preferable alternative to what that data breach had caused and what data mining is currently doing in our society. Anyways, I'm Jacob Rayner, and this was the importance of data mining.